Hey guys, this is Kamigono, and today I'm doing the series finale review for Teen Wolf. Can't believe I'm saying that. I've been reviewing the show since season 2. But let's start talking about this episode. So here we get to see an all-out war between Scott's pack and really Gerard's pack and the villain, the shapeshifter villain. And we get to see that I really feel like everyone puts in their part. They end up turning into stone though because they have to open their eyes. And now it's up to Scott to save the day. And really it's Gerard's minions causing fire into the already big pit of fire. But the main villain is still the shapeshifter, and Scott going up against that creature while it's shapeshifting into villains that he's seen in the past. Stiles even mentions of Allison, I guess because they couldn't get Crystal Reed. I wish we had that moment and they surprised us with Crystal Reed, but they did mention Allison. Definitely was not forgotten, the Argent family at all. But we get to see Scott does the hero moment and sacrifices himself in a way. He blinds himself, that way he could defeat the villain, and then he ends up doing so with the help of Stiles, which was nice. Don't understand how Stiles didn't turn into stone, because technically he did look at the creature, but we're gonna put that to the side. But he does use the powder to defeat the shapeshifter, and we see Scott save the day, and then his eyes are not healing, so it's his friends helping him out to get his eyes to heal. And then Gerard's plan is falling apart because of all this, and Monroe is, finds out that she lost, and you get to see that the pack wins the day, and you kind of get to see a glimpse of where they're going. So you get to see some of the side characters, like Scott's mother is with Argent. We get to see Jackson and Ethan are back in London, and we don't really get to see a view of what exactly our pack is doing besides individually. We know as a pack they are helping out other werewolves or other creatures to go against Monroe's pack, or I guess we could call it a pack, Monroe's army, because she's still a villain, she's still out there, and that's still going on. The Hunter story doesn't really end, and I guess it never truly will, and that's the story, is that we get to see Scott's pack whenever they're free, and I guess that's going to go into the podcast they'll end up doing. If you didn't hear, they're going to do like kind of a radio show type thing to continue the story. And also an anthology show, which definitely makes sense with the ending, where you'll follow one werewolf, or one, I guess it would be a werewolf, or one creature that is running away from Monroe's army or fighting something else. And it definitely sets up well for that, where it doesn't feel too shoehorned like other finales have done in the past, especially recent finales trying to get spin-offs. And I have to say, I thought this was a really solid finale. I wanted it to be a little bit more emotional than it was, but it definitely hit all the marks I want for a finale, and I'm glad to say that, because I was like on the edge of my seat. I'm like, I just want Teen Wolf to end well, because I thought this season was okay until the later episodes, because I thought the last 2 episodes were really good, and I thought this was a really good episode, and especially because I've seen shows that have been going on for a long time that didn't really have great finales recently in the last year, like Pretty Little Liars in my opinion, and Vampire Diaries. So I'm really happy to see that Teen Wolf ends on a very good note. And what I loved about the episode is it doesn't forget this is kind of an ensemble cast. Even though Scott is obviously your main character, this show has a lot of moving elements, and other characters are very important too. They are part of the pack, and I really feel that every character had their time to shine. Of course, Scott gets a bit more of screen time because he is the main character, and I would say Stiles gets a bit more of the hero moments compared to the other characters. But I feel like everyone had their moment in this ending. Like Lydia, she gets to see Jackson, which was an awesome moment. I love that, and show how much Lydia has grown. We get to see Malia try to help out Scott. Obviously, Derek and Peter coming back. Even Theo gets kind of this hero moment and redeeming moment, which I felt was pretty organic. I think the only character that doesn't get too much is Liam, but he's kind of a newer character anyways, and he still gets he kind of had his side mission going on, so that was good for him. So really, I go down the line and really feel like everyone had something to do, and that sometimes doesn't happen with finales, because especially with a finale that's only an hour long and not 2 hours like some shows I'm sure would do, I feel like they really fit everything in here for all the characters. So I really appreciated that. And again, it was a solid ending. I wanted maybe a little bit more epilogue, like what's Lydia up to with Stiles, like is Scott gonna go to college, like I wanted those type of stuff. But again, you get the general idea of what they're doing, and they don't leave anyone out and be like, oh well, I really don't know what Lydia is doing. Everyone was shown, and I appreciate that. I still wish that we got to see Lydia's mom, because we never got to see that interaction, because Lydia's mom is still in complete denial, and I don't think we really finished that storyline. But we even get to see Scott's dad here, so that was a pleasure. We get to see the sheriff and his own hero moment. So yeah, I thought this was a really solid finale. I was happy. I'm glad to say I'm happy, and that ends well, because this is a longer show, and sometimes when it, ends disappointingly, it's like, oh really? So I'm glad that it ended well, and it makes me want to see where those other continuations go, and if they will be as organic as the finale kind of sets them up to be. But let me know in the comments below, what did you think of the episode? I will be doing a commentary on this finale episode next week on Comic Frontline. I haven't picked out a day or time yet, but check out my Twitter at ComicUno. If you want more information on that, I will definitely be promoting it there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is ComicUno, and this is my last Teen Wolf review for now, I'm sure, after podcasts and anthologies come out. But this is the last official Teen Wolf review, and hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links to my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter, and don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.